This time we're doing Grifter from the McFarlane Toys collection. So here he is before I disassemble him and give him a nice soaking bath. All clean, let's get started. So here what I did, I mixed a shoe polish that I use for the wash with a dark red wash by Vallejo paint. So just to make all his folds and creases stand out more. Now it's time for the rest of them. Now on the mask, before I've wrapped that up, I actually gave him some flesh wash on his ears. I'm giving it a single coat now, and you can see on the first arm it's not as dark as I'd liked. So every piece is actually going to get 2 coats. And this is being done with the shoe polish wash. Now I had to remove the jacket with an X-Acto knife. I had a heat gun. I just heated the rubber up a little bit, softened it up, making it a lot easier and smoother cut. And then I also heated up the back, and it popped right off. I didn't have to cut the piece that was holding it in back, which was nice. And it glued right back in place perfectly. Now with this figure, the only thing I really did was just give it a wash throughout the whole thing. And I've noticed that this time around, McFarlane actually gave some look of stress and wear and tear on his boots, which was pretty nice. Saved me some time for doing his boots. And the only other thing I did is you'll see that I ended up painting the zipper on his jacket and the buckles on his belt. The only piece that I didn't touch up at all was the torso. I didn't really see a need for it. It was just a black shirt with some black straps on it. There we go. That's the flesh wash I did for the ears on the head. I'm coming back in again with the shoe polish and red mix. This really makes all the folds stand out. Now, at first the mask turned out really dark. I didn't want just a dark mask. I wanted just the shadows to stand out. So you'll see in a bit that I actually took a sponge, the scouring side, the green side of a sponge, and just took the surface off, all but the folds. And it turned out really good. Now the Grifter figure came with swords instead of guns, and I just took the katana and put a black handle on it with some gold accents. I didn't bother painting the smaller knife, it just looked like a smaller knife, no big deal. On here I'm using now one of my new favorite techniques. I used it first with the Master Chief figure. I'm just using makeup as dust, as dirt from wandering the streets, working the streets, whatever he's doing, wherever he's been. His boots are filthy. I get the bottoms too. And man, this technique turns out really good. Now at this point I've already gave him one coat of a matte finish varnish. That's what helps keep the makeup from falling off. And then when I'm done I'll spray him one more time, just in the parts that I gave him a bit of a dusting on. And that's what I'm using there. And there he is, he's all done. See the dust on his boots, the bottoms. And you can see his buckle. The buckle's on his belt. I know. Gunmetal instead of silver, so they don't shine that much. You can see the zipper has been painted. A much better look at everything. You can see the face, the mask, shadows really stand. I mean, the creases really stand out. Looks good. Here comes the before and several after pictures. You're gonna see here towards the end I posed him with some guns. Now those did not come with the figure. Like I said, he only came with the two swords, a sword and a knife, like here. The guns that I have him posing with is actually from the McFarlane toy collection. I think you can still get them on McFarlaneToys.com. It's the munitions pack. I believe it cost me $24.99. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like here near the end. Thanks again everyone for watching. Let me know if you think these videos too short, too long, or if you want to see one in real time. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it.